y'all, Charlie Allred here with PinnableRealEstate.com. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about Google Plus, and this is a huge asset to you in getting yourself on Google organic search results. Okay, so if you're not using Google Plus, you definitely should be, and I'll show you a couple of reasons why and how it works so well with Pinterest. So here I am. This is my Google Plus profile, right? So it allows you to have just a little picture of yourself here. You can then have a collage or just your real estate brand could be here. I have a collage of, my family, me and my sister, we work together, Marie Furlio, not sure if you know her, some other kind of famous people that I've known and hung out with and whatever. So you also have the ability to have your profile, your about section. Now, this is interesting. MyCharlieAllred.com, the URL charlieallred.com, goes to this about page. So you get to have a tagline here. You get to give an introduction. Mine says realtor in the Phoenix area, author, speaker, marketer, and mom. And then it goes into more information. You can then link to your website. So SRE Phoenix is right here. I love short sales. Pinnable Real Estate should be in here, and it's not yet. The book comes out Friday, so I'm a little behind on that. So I'll get that done today. But once a couple of things here. Once you have your info in here, so let's see. Basic information. Here's some info about you. There's a place for all your websites, and I'm looking here for where they are. It might be down further. There they are. Here's all your links. So Pinnable Real Estate is on here. Sorry, so it's just not in my bio. But once you put your websites in here, it recognizes you as the author for every post that goes on your website, which is really important because you want to be known as a Google author. Your authorship matters. The more articles you have posted, the more relevant Google sees you and the higher in the search results you'll be. Okay, so that's point one. So you want to get your profile in there, get it done. You can make this picture collage or whatever you want it to be in PicMonkey, and there's a tutorial I have on that. So use PicMonkey, make yours. It's super easy. They make it pretty easy and they do it for the right size. Now if I go to my home here, this is everyone I follow, okay? And here's a good person to check out. He does a really good job on Google, and his name is Bill Gazette. I actually have a case study on him in the book, Pinnable Real Estate. But see, he has his brand here in his profile, and here it says what he does, but you know exactly what he does right here in his profile. So that's important. If you're strictly a realtor, I would absolutely do that. And let's see, he posts all his articles. So the reason that you would write an article on your blog and then post it here is because then your article is indexed immediately with Google. Google doesn't have to find your article. You're telling Google, hey, here's my article, and I'm the author of it, okay? So that's important. There's a couple of other things to do. If you share a blog with someone, you don't own the website, let's say it's you and someone else and you both are authors, you want to Google authorship and figure out how to, there's a little tag you can put in every post. So Google recognizes you personally as the author. So it's linked back to your Google Plus profile, okay? So Google Plus is really where it's at if you want to get any sort of Google ranking. Now, a couple of other things to do. Once you do your profile, here's what you want to do. You want to go to communities. This is really important. There's about 3 to 4 big real estate communities. One is called real estate. Well, they're actually all real estate. But this one is actually one that Bill Gazette, the gentleman I just told you about, Massachusetts, he's a top producer over there. This is his. So this is real estate, the official Google Plus real estate group. This one is actually really good. I think the best articles are probably in this community. So once you post an article, you post it to your personal profile, and then you post it to every community that you join. Now they all have rules. Let me go back to communities real quick. They all have rules, so they're all going to differ a little bit. Here's another one, real estate. So there's 3 that I belong to. Well, there's another one, age it to age it, but that one's a short one, or a small one, I mean. So this one has 11,000 members, and this one is real estate, realtors, investors, builders, lenders, Google Plus Pros. So it says G Plus Pros. Now see, look, it says do not embed hyperlinks unless modified and approved. Do not post your own blog links. So this one, they don't want to see your blog links. They want you to share other things, apparently. So let's see what else it says. For real estate related discussions and answers, real estate marketing technologies. So you can put marketing technologies. So it tells you what you can do, and you want to follow the guidelines. You don't want to be a jerk and post self-promotion stuff because they will take you down. Although this first one I showed you, real estate, this one, the official Google Plus real estate group, they love blog posts by you. That's the reason that they exist, okay? So again, they have rules here. But it says exactly what you can post and what you can't. So let me show you the third. So you want to find these three and join. They allow you to join. This one, real estate community. I think this one's owned by a gentleman named Nathaniel. I'd have to look him up. Nathaniel something. Elias, I think. So again, this one is for your blog posts, and this one has 12,760 members. Now here's what happens. You post something to the community, you might not have a great following yet in Google+. Like I think I only have a couple hundred, 200, 300 people that follow me on Google+, which is like not a lot, right? But you post something to here that someone finds interesting, and they will reshare your blog post on their Google+, right? So maybe they have 1,000 followers, and then maybe someone picks it up from them, and then someone else picks it up. And again, all this brings traffic to your website, number one, and Google sees you as more important if other people share your content. So if your content, your blog posts get reshared, Google sees you as more relevant, so you will move up in the organic search, which is clearly the only reason to join Google+. Google+ is the future of social media because Google owns it, and really they're going to drive traffic to you and see you as more relevant by putting you higher in Google searches if you're using Google+. So you don't want to be a latecomer. You don't want to come to this really late because guess what? Then you're not going to be as relevant as someone else. So join now, get started, start your profile, and every time you write any blog post, anything, you want to make sure that Google knows it and you're linking back. So real quick, let me go to my profile. View profile. The last thing I'm going to talk about here is that, let's see. Okay, so here's one of my blog posts. I wrote the guide to hashtags for real estate agents, right? And so here it is. Now, if you look at this, okay, let's go to the original post. This is a reshare here to, I think this is, let me see. That one shared publicly, Oh, okay. So I shared it first on the real estate community. So this one went to the real estate community. So here's what I did. Quick and dirty guide for real estate agents on hashtags. What are hashtags? Why use hashtags? Research, resources for hashtags. Now here's the rest, okay? So I basically wrote kind of what you'd call a mini blog. I said, I was teaching a Pinterest class here in Phoenix last week when an agent asked me, what the heck is a hashtag? Great question. Here's a guide to hashtag for real estate professionals. So if you click on this link, this goes straight to the article that I wrote on hashtags on Pinnable Real Estate. But here's the important thing. You want to add a photo. So when you add this link, it's going to add a teeny little thumbnail for you, okay? You want to get rid of the thumbnail and add your own photo. So no, this is not a great example of a photo because it's not quite big enough. I made this one myself. But you know what? It works. It's fine. People see it. And just because it has a little gray on the side, it doesn't really matter. But you want the photo to be pretty large if you can. So see, you'll see mine are all pretty large. So here's the photos. I had a guide to getting started on Pinterest, so this is the image I used. This one is, this is shared privately. You guys know this. This is our real estate, this is for our class in week 2, the Pinterest for Real Estate Agents class. So that's private. So you guys, most people can't see that. Only I can. But so that's what you want to do. You want to make sure you add a photo and that you have a link to where you're sending it because that's what Google cares about, this link. But the photo helps other people share it more easily. They can see immediately what it is. We're all visual. We all know that because of Pinterest, because of what we've been learning in Pinterest, I should say. So that's it. That's Google+. So reasons to use Google+ in a nutshell are, 1, to get indexed. Google sees you as more relevant if people share your stuff. So that, I guess that's reason 2. So reason 1 is just to become more relevant, Google to see your posts. Number 2 is once people share, Google sees you as more relevant and you will see organic search results move up. Now, this isn't instantaneous. There's lots of people doing this, but you don't want to be a latecomer to the game. All right. Thank you so much. I'm Charlie Allred with PinnableRealEstate.com. Thanks so much.